What's up, everybody? It's Dankamyouknow, and this is a live stream. So if you're seeing this after the fact, we're going to be talking PCs today. So just a little introduction for you. But let's see if we can talk some PCs today. Get some people to join. Testing my mic, testing. Make sure it's close enough. All right, I think we're good. Yo, what's up, Zorda? You know? How's it going, dude? How's your day going so far? Did I say that right? Zoider? I like the you know. Hey, that's a nice touch right there. See if I can get a link. I'm doing good. Hey, how does the stream look, by the way? Does it look okay? Color and like frame rate's decent. I'm testing these new overlays. Just enjoying one of my last days off over here. I gotta go back to work tomorrow, unfortunately. What's up, Edwin? Okay, cool. What's up, Original Plays? How you doing? Edwin, how's your day going so far? How you doing, Jetsy? How are you today? I'm doing good. Enjoying my last day off. I got all my errands done. Thanks again for your videos, man. Really helped me when updating my Omen. Nice. I'm glad my videos were helpful, Edwin. I combined Edwin and Omen into one. I don't know what that was. Yeah, I'm trying to put out as many Omen videos as I can, because eventually I want to swap out the case, and I want to change the motherboard. I want to do a lot of stuff to it, but first I want to do all the Omen content that I can. Because I still really like the computer, but a new case for it would be really cool. But we'll see. It just sucks that the Omen case just doesn't have the best airflow. It looks awesome. And removing the side panel that easily is super cool. Sounds like you are building a new PC. I'm going to slowly piece it together. So the motherboard, I'm going to do the power supply. The graphics card, the market's just so bad right now, so I don't think I'm going to do it. But yeah, just about everything is going to get changed. But I'm going to keep the CPU, the GPU, my RAM, my air cooler. So new case, motherboard, and possibly a power supply. I forced to buy my HP Omen with a RTX 2060 Super because of you. Uh-oh. Do you not like it? Did I do something bad? How are you liking it so far, though? 2060 Super is a strong graphics card. Soiger, you know, writes, hi, so my Omen came with one 8 gig stick and I'm planning to upgrade to 16, but I wonder if the Omen 25L supports dual channel. What kind of system do you have? Is it an AMD processor or is it an Intel processor? Because even AMDs have 2 DIMM slots to run in dual channel, and a lot of the Intel boards have 4. And you can definitely run them in dual channel. And dual channel is much preferred efficiency wise than single channel. Hey Dan, my 25L is coming. Any quick tips for when I get it? Fam speed, temps. Thanks. Love the channel. The first thing I'd recommend is removing the bracket that's out the top of the case. That blocks a lot of airflow going upward. And then other than that, make sure all your drivers are up to date. Graphics card driver, chipset driver, BIOS updates. I would just monitor your temperatures for now and kind of see where they're at. But replacing the CPU cooler 80 millimeter fan, the rear 92 millimeter fan, and adding a top 120 helps out greatly with temps and also with fan noise, because the stock fans are a little bit on the noisy side. And they're not as efficient, but they're not bad. But some better quality fans goes a long way. I like it so much, it launches the apps instantly. Nice. Oh, I'm glad you like it. When you said I forced you to buy it, I thought you bought it and then you ended up not liking it. You have AMD. Okay, good. So if you have AMD, you probably have 2 slots on your motherboard for RAM sticks. And then I do have a video where I show you how to set up RAM on AMD equipped Omen motherboards. Yeah, I can't wait to change some of the stuff on my motherboard. I mean, in the case, new motherboard with an open BIOS is going to be really nice. But right now, the system looks fantastic. I like the way my Omen looks. What's up, Lev? Lev XN? How are you doing today? Quick question. You explained this in one of your videos, but I am a little slow. Can you explain again what happened to the Intel-based Omen RAM when you installed the second stick? So, majority of Omens run the RAM at a speed of 3200 megahertz. And just say you have one stick of 8 gigs and it's running at 3200. Let's just say you replace that 8 gig stick and you add 2 8 gig sticks in. The memory speed is probably going to default down to 2133 or 2666. So basically the installed RAM gets defaulted to a lower speed. And some people say that you can use Intel XTU to raise RAM speeds, but I believe you have to have a K series Intel processor, like a 10700K or a 9700K or just any of the K series. But I haven't fully seen the results of that because I don't have an Intel Omen to try this out, unfortunately. So you may have to try it, but unfortunately, I think it's just going to default to a lower speed. But you got to see which one's more important, more RAM or faster memory speed. And there's a lot of videos that show the difference between like 2666 compared to 3200 megahertz, so I would check it out. Zoid, yes, there's dual channel for AMD. I'm running mine in dual channel. I have an Intel board with 2 slots, currently one 16 gig. Oh, yeah, you can get a 16 gigabyte stick, but the defaulted speed might lower down. Just an FYI. Let's see, where are we at? Do you think we can upgrade a RTX 3090 on the HP Omen 25L? Most 3090s I see are huge. The dimensions are usually too big for the case, and I think the max length I may have to measure this, but from what I've seen other people say on our HP Omen Discord, is that the max length that you can run is 286 millimeters. So if the card's any longer than that, then it won't fit, and most 3090s are absolutely huge. So keep that in mind if you're planning on upgrade. And also, our power supply cannot handle a 3090. You would definitely need I guess a minimum of 850 watts, but I'd probably go more, maybe 1,000 watts. But I'm not sure of exactly what kind of power draw a 3090 has, unfortunately. Let's see. I have an Intel tuner, but I don't know if that works really. Which one do you have? Is it Intel XTU? And then Jerry writes, I got a PC from iBuyPower and it took 2 months to ship. Crazy how hard it is to get an RTX 3070. Yeah. Buying one secondhand, like just the GPU itself, is extremely difficult right now. And even a lot of the pre-builds are selling out like instantly. Like I don't really look at Omen stock very much anymore because I have my Omen. But a lot of people have been reporting that even HP's website saying they're not in stock, and some are a month to 2 months out. So the market is crazy right now, and everybody's staying at home, well, for the most part. But PC building and pre-builds are super popular right now. Thank you for clarifying that. No worries, Edwin. And when I tab out of a game, it's really lagging. Is that because of my RAM or hardware? I'm not sure what may be going on. What do you mean when you tab out? Like when you click Alt-Tab? Intel R tuning utility. Unfortunately, the only one I kind of have experience with is XTU. But I haven't owned an Intel processor in quite a while. It's been 4 years since I've had an Intel PC. What is the best front fan for the HP Omen 30L? Pretty much any fan is better than these stock fans, like no joke. Noctua, Cooler Master. There are so many different fans out there, and the majority of them are better than the stock Omen fans. They're kind of rubbish. They're pretty bad. What's up, Harry? How you doing? What are you up to? And yeah, Zoiger, as far as when you tab out, I'm not sure why it would be really laggy. It may be a memory issue. Are 3.6 gigahertz CPUs good? Yeah. My 3700X is 3.6 gigahertz. And it's fantastic. It's very powerful. It's an 8-core processor. But yes, 3.6 gigahertz is very fast. Is there a CPU in particular that you're looking at? Is there a budget mic you recommend looking to spend $60 or less, mostly for gaming and for some calls? I have no experience with them. I've heard them, but they are on Amazon and they're called, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to write it in the chat, but I believe it's pronounced Fifine? Fifine? I have no idea. But they're great quality, and they're around the $40, $50 USD range. But we can upgrade a 3070, right? Thanks for answering. Yeah, you can upgrade to a 3070. Just make sure the dimensions fit. I would measure your case and then look at the measurements for the new GPU you want to get to make sure it works. Same CPU as yours, so it should be good. Yes. 3700X is a fantastic processor. And I have no reason to actually update my CPU. Because when I change my motherboard and do all that, I'm sticking with the 3700X. It handles video editing super well, gaming super well. No gripes with it. You will like it a lot. Hey, thanks, Edwin. I really appreciate your donation. And he writes, just sending over some support. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, not up to much. Just doing a bit of engine research. Can also help out with some of these questions if need be. For sure, Harry. That's a bummer. I mean, either way you go about fixing that car, it's just a bummer. A new motor, though, that's going to be cool. Unfortunately, like you said, with these old cards, you got to cough up the coin. Hayden writes, when I load up Apex Legends, my computer makes a rapid clicking noise. I think it's either the CPU fan or the graphics card. I haven't. You're most likely hearing maybe your power supply. your power supply will click on and off, and it's actually completely normal. So the fan will stop, and then so what you can do is kind of look at the back, and when you hear it clicking, look at the fan to see if you can actually see it turning on and off. But a lot of people hear that. I must be kind of deaf. I mean, maybe it's because I'm getting old, but I can't hear my power supply clicking very much. So I should be able to as well because I have all these extremely quiet fans, so the clicking should stand out more, but my power supply doesn't do it. Oh, Harry had a 5 fine. Oh, you cut through the wires? Oh, boy. Your blue snowball sounded good. And I use a blue Yeti, and this thing, I mean, you can hear it right now. But these are fantastic. What is the highest RAM speed for the Omen PCs? The majority of them are 3200 megahertz. But you really want to make sure you look up your motherboard specs before doing so, because some of them are 2993 and some of them, like the obelisk models, are 2666. Have you increased your hard drive space on your Omen? Not yet. I'm going to pretty soon, though, because I film my videos in 4K now, and the images are absolutely enormous. So, I mean, excuse me, the files are enormous. So I'm definitely going to need an external drive, or I'll probably do an external hard drive because I'm actually using my extra SATA cable for my fan controller. So unless I replace my 1 terabyte and put in like a 2, 3, 4, I could probably find like a 6 terabyte mechanical, but I have not increased the space yet. I've been doing those Omen sweepstakes. I hope I win something. Man, I have such bad luck with the Omen sweepstakes. Mine either says like down for maintenance, or I can't access it, or so I like just gave up. I haven't even opened Omen Command Center in a very long time, actually. In your video on fans, do both the 25L and 30L use the same top fan? Yes, they both should have the... mine's the front fan. Is that the one you're referring to? In the top right of the motherboard? Yep, both have a 120 millimeter bracket. Oh, the same top fan. I'm sorry. I totally misread your question. Yes, they both use the same 120 millimeter top bracket, like Harry said. Omen 30L with Ryzen 5. Will I have to remove motherboard to install a Corsair H60 water cooler? Yes, Dylan. That is the proper way to do it. I do have a write-up on not removing the motherboard, but it's not the preferred way. But if you want to, I can send it to you, and you can decide whether you want to do it. So just DM me on my Discord that's linked in the description, and I can send it to you. But how many SATA ports are on the motherboard? There's 2. One's being occupied by... Majority of Omens have a 1 terabyte mechanical hard drive. And then there's 2, a SATA data cable and a SATA power cable for another hard drive. So you actually have 1 more SATA power left. Let's see, where are we at? Unfortunately, some of the Omens don't have any access to the CPU cooler mounts. Yep, that is correct. Hello, HP. Sponsor this man now. What did Toyota give? Did Toyota give you the day off? Yes, I am on my day off currently. And I don't know if HP enjoys my channel. I mean, they've probably seen a couple videos, but I mainly talk about how bad the cooling is and what you need to do to upgrade it. So it would be cool to have a sponsorship with HP, but I have a lot of rant videos, and I have a lot of videos where it's changing the PC and, taking it out of warranty. So I don't know how much HP likes me. So, but at the same time, my reviews, a lot of people bought Omens because of my reviews. No worries, Dylan. I'm happy I could help. And removing the motherboard isn't too bad. I have a full video dedicated to it, and it's not really bad. The hardest part is removing the stock CPU cooler bracket. That thing, you just have to be patient, and it's a little nerve-wracking, but it'll come out. It just takes a bit to get it. What's the difference between a USB Type A and Type C? They're completely different ports. Type C port is like, I don't even know. Do I have? Unfortunately, I could show you the difference. Do I have an extra USB Type C cable? Okay, actually, I can show you. I forgot I have these for my interface. So let's see if I can. That's USB Type C. I don't know if I can get this to focus. And that's Type A. It's like oval, and then one's rectangular. So this is Type A, and this is Type C. But what the difference is, USB is usually higher speed. Do you have a video about adding RAM to a 30L? My 30L ETA is 329. Yes, I do have a video on RAM on my channel. It's mainly geared towards people that have AMD processors, but there's some good information in there about Intel because Intel users don't really have the opportunity to raise memory speeds. But what processor is in the 30L you got? And congrats on your new PC. Sucks you got to wait 6 days, but hey, it's all constructive feedback. I'm sure they will take it all into consideration when they release the next Omen design. I agree. That's kind of why I came out with my HP We Gotta Talk video. And that video, it's got like 3,200 views, but that video kind of blew up like really fast. It's like my fastest climbing video. I guess because it's kind of clickbait, but I actually enjoyed doing that video. That video was the easiest to do because I don't know, it just all came out naturally. Like a lot of time I'll do a good number of takes per like scene, and that video I was just like this is what HP should do. They got to change this. They got to change that. Maybe I should start a ranting channel. I have Omen laptop. The keybinds fail. Oh, that's a bummer. What kind of Omen laptop do you have? Do 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 do. How would you recommend I clean my monitor? Welcome to the stream, Ethan. The best way, let's see if I can show you what I use. But there is actually a monitor cleaner. And I have like my bag of cleaning accessories that I use. But this stuff right here is probably some of the best stuff I've ever used. Let's see if I can get it without blinding you. So, Calyptus Natural Screen Cleaner. This stuff for monitors and like electronic equipment works so extremely well. I would highly recommend this. And then at the end of the video, if I remember, I can put a link to it. But Calyptus Natural Screen Cleaner. It was like a 2-pack for like $9. And literally, it's like, look how much... I've cleaned my monitor like 5 times, and look how much is still left. It came with 2 of these. It was like $10. And it's on Amazon if you want to try to find it. And also comes with like a little microfiber dealie. So I use these 2 for cleaning my monitors, and it works great. Oh, the Omen 15. Man, I have 0 experience with laptops. I don't know much about HP Omen. I do own a laptop. You guys want to see how old this thing is? It's going to be kind of a mission to pull out of here. But I have a MacBook that's like... Look at this thing. This thing is like 15 years old, and the crazy part is it still functions perfectly normal. So I don't have much experience with laptops. I used to be an Apple user, like strictly. I still use their phones, but now obviously I use my Omen for just about everything. Let me put this away. Yeah, the crazy thing is that thing still works. How? Like, I mean, people could hate Apple all they want, but their products, I swear, man, I am just making crashing sounds going on over here. But yeah, Apple products, man, they last. I mean, obviously they do make some mediocre products, but for the most part, okay, that organization has gone out the window. I have had an Omen 25L for a month now, and the temps haven't went over 82 degrees Celsius. Is that decent? Yep. Those temperatures look great, Jacob. I would not worry about them at all. I'm still salty about the 500 watt PSU in the build I made. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. If you really want to see how much power your system's drawing, you could buy a watt meter. The ones that plug into like the output on the back of your power supply, and that'll tell you exactly how much power is being drawn. I ordered my 30L on 310 ET. It was $415. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's probably because of the new graphics card stock, I'm guessing. Let me pull this over a little bit. How are my levels? Oh, they seem okay. It's most likely because of that new graphics card. But 3070s are such awesome GPUs that it sucks you're going to have to wait another half a month, 3 weeks, but it'll be worth it once you get it. But that's a bummer you got to wait so long. Yeah, those temps are fine. Obviously, cooler is better, but your components will be able... Yep, Harry's correct. Not... That's good. Mine went to almost 197, so I'm going to have to convert this. 197 Fahrenheit to Celsius. 91.6. Yeah, that's very warm. I think it'll begin to throttle at like 95 to 100 degrees Celsius. So that's pretty warm. That is for sure pretty warm. Yeah, you got a while away too. Yours is coming on April 20th. Hey, I hope I'm going to pronounce this correctly. Kian Ryan? Guessing that's your first and middle name. How you doing today? What's everybody up to? I'm just enjoying my last day off. I got all my errands done. I got a couple of videos out at my channel. And now I'm just chilling at home. I was playing COD. It was playing smooth though. Nice. Yeah, CPUs and GPUs can handle a lot of heat. So even at 91, of course it will still going. It'll keep going. But once you reach like 95, 100, that's where it'll start to throttle back. And the CPU's like, oh goodness, we're running super hot. We need to tone down our workload so we don't overheat and kill ourselves. Do you know about Passmark? If so, do you think it is a reliable way to compare? I've never heard of it. What is it exactly? It's just a website to compare CPUs and GPUs. I may have to look into it. Let me look up Passmark real quick. Oh, benching. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's just a benchmarking website? Yeah, there's so many of these now. Majority of them are good. They'll put your system through a stress test. It's a good way to test like a new build, especially. All right, let's head back. Do you have video on adding RAM to a 30L? Yes, I do. I did it like, it was the early December. It's probably like 10 videos back on my channel now. It blew up. It's got a good amount of views now, which is pretty crazy. Then Harry is right. Adjusting your max and minimum CPU processor state is a great way to drop your temps, and it doesn't affect performance nearly at all. even with an Intel processor. Try it out. So it'll basically make it so your Intel processor won't hit turbo boost like all the time. Because if you're monitoring parameters like that, Intel's are in turbo boost like all the time. So changing the max processor state will definitely help with making so that CPU is just not like pinned. You know, you're not just hitting the gas the whole time while you have it on. I downloaded MSI Afterburner today. It helps a lot. Thanks for the nice. MSI Afterburner is like, it is probably the best free program like out there. I think it's an absolute must for any PC. A lot of people with DIY PCs, they have the option to do custom fan curves in the BIOS, but MSI Afterburner. Actually, I wonder if a lot of motherboards have GPU fan curve available. I don't think so. It's been a long time. I didn't have a PC for quite a number of years. I had my Mac, but I like hardly touched a PC and was mainly console gaming. I got an Omen. What's up, Kashav? I got an Omen. Do I need to add additional fans? It depends on what your temps are, but they do help a lot with temperatures, and they help with fan noise. I'd recommend replacing the fans that are currently in it. You got one with an AMD CPU. You can try, like we were just saying, the 5% minimum and 99% maximum on CPU processor state. Let's see if that helps. I just got my 30L with the 3080. Wow, nice. I changed rear fan and added top, right, and bottom fans. Can't test it yet, but we are moving to an Ohm in 1 week, so I can test my Ohm. And congrats on the PC. And you got a 3080, which is... It's the card I gotta work on where I put my hand for this thing. This is like a whole new setup, like my overlay and all that. So I'm getting used to this. But a 3080 is an awesome graphics card, and is actually the one I was trying to go for. But I'm not gonna overpay for one, so I'll wait a bit. Yep, I have the same one. The temps are really bad, not gonna lie. Yeah, those ones run pretty warm. What keyboard do you use for gaming? I want to buy a Rocat. I wanted to buy one for $70. I have a G915 TKL, and it's one of the best keyboards I've ever used. And it's got lighting and RGB, and it's completely wireless. And because I love wireless peripherals. I don't know why that's so difficult to say. But this keyboard's fantastic, but it's expensive. I think I paid $215 for this thing. But it's probably the last keyboard I'll ever own. Wireless, mechanical, RGB lit keyboard. Which is actually kind of hard to find. But awesome keyboard. But I've never heard of Rocat. Where are we at in the chat? Bear in mind, if you are replacing RAM on an Intel, it won't run at its max speed. Correct. Yep, Harry's right. You can also buy HP RAM directly from them, but it's super expensive. So I probably wouldn't recommend doing that. I think the only way to overclock RAM on Intel Omens is through Intel XTU. But I believe you have to have a K-series processor. Yeah, I've heard the 2060 GPUs are pretty loud with coil whine. My graphics card, I have a full-size GPU. Mine's the full-size RX 5700, and it makes zero noise. So I think it's just those smaller HP 2060s that do it. You can hear my 2060 as well if I'm right up against my case. Yeah, when gaming, you're usually wearing headphones, so... Do you recommend the slim or standard fan for the top location in 25L? So, from my experience, the thick fan will work better, but it will block your your case lighting on an Omen. So if you have the thick fan, the light will mainly hit the fan. But if you have a slim fan, then the light works as normal. So you kind of got to choose function over form. So if you put the thick fan in and mount it to the top bracket, your lighting from the case is going to hit directly on that fan. So it depends on if you like how it looks, but the thicker one will perform better and it will be quieter. But I actually switched back to my slim one just so my RGB looked better within my case. So I hope that wasn't super confusing. Yep, that's the fan I have, Robert. I have slim and I have the regular version. And Harry's correct. I use a slim also for aesthetic reasons. Can you tell me which PC is better, 9900K with a 2080 Ti or a 3700X with a 3070? Ooh, they're close. I would probably say 3070, but I would look up benchmarks for a 2080 Ti and a 3070. But those systems are probably really close. They're both really good builds. You can't go wrong with either. That's a hard choice. I love Rocat. Am I pronouncing Rocket? Rocket? Very good gaming peripherals. Cool. I've never heard of them. Is your keyboard rechargeable or need batteries replaced? It is rechargeable. I had some decent coil on my 2060 when it was in. Wasn't consistent, but when it did it, you could hear it. What's up, Nick? Yeah, the 2060s seems like they all have coil line too. No problem, Robert. Glad I could help you. Do you know if a 25L will be able to fit a 2060 or a 2070? Yes, they should be. I think the max length you can have is 286 millimeters inside the case. I'll have to measure my GPU pretty soon. I've been meaning to do it. I've been meaning to do it for our Discord group, and I keep forgetting. Or the PC's on, and I don't want to. So I gotta take some measurements here pretty soon. What brand is better for reliability, Razer or Logitech? They're both pretty equal. It depends on what you prefer. Razer's usually always green, and like I love Logitech because look how simple this is. Like this is my G Pro wireless mouse. Like that is for me that is so clean. It's just a beautiful mouse, and it's extremely light. And then it has the front port where you charge it. So I prefer Logitech peripherals. Hey, I am the guy asking for the RTX. I finally got to see your stream. I am so happy. What's up, Pi? We have another Pi. I'm glad you made my stream as well. I meant to ask all the chat questions as well. I had this question for a while. With all the money you spent on fans, why didn't you put another case with just better airflow? I originally thought I was going to keep the Omen case, and I still do enjoy my Omen case. I think it looks really good. It was actually one of the main reasons I liked the Omen was the case. But I don't know. It made for a lot of good videos that helped a lot of people, so I don't regret buying the fans I did for it because I was able to make all these videos and helped all these people with their Omen, so eventually I will do another case though. 3070 versus equals if you play 4K. Get the 20 because the 3070 does not have enough VRAM on some games. Our 3070 is 8 gigabyte, but you are correct. 2080 Ti's will actually be 11 gigabytes of VRAM. I dropped out of school to see your stream. That was the best decision ever. No, don't drop out of school. I appreciate you stopping by my stream, but do not. Don't drop out of school. 3070 DLSS is boss, so if you do get 4K, he will have to render at a lower resolution. Interesting. Yes, but I need it for playing competitive games, and the one with the Intel CSTS, $2,100, and the one with the Ryzen, $1,600. And since my parents are paying, you can 3700X with the 3070, I mean you're gonna save $500, and I really like my 3700X processor. Especially a $500 difference. I would personally go with the Ryzen and the 3070. Am I able to install a second internal hard drive? Yes, there's one more spot for another SATA drive. So it's got to be a SATA 2.5-inch SSD or a 3.5-inch mechanical hard drive, an HDD. Hey Dan, just saying hi. Thank you for your Omen videos. I'm looking to update the CPU cooler next. What's up, David? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. And greeting me in the chat. And I'm glad my Omen videos have been helpful. I'll give you the nice old thumbs up. Yeah. What kind of cooler are you going to go for? 8 gigabytes RAM. Okay. Seems like what games require more than 8 gigabytes of VRAM? I love how you talk with your fans. Oh, that is good to hear. At first, I thought you meant computer fans, or do you mean like fans of the channel? That's kind of a... Any liquid cooling suggestions for the Omen 25L? Mine is on order now. The Corsair H60 is extremely popular. The Cooler Master ML120 is super popular. What other ones are out there? I went with an air cooler, so I didn't look too much into liquid coolers. But yeah, the Corsair H60 and ML120 are both like the most popular options. What desk do you have for your setup? I have an IKEA desk setup. It's the Alex drawers on like their tabletop. I will use it to play Fortnite at 1080p competitive Fortnite with a 240 hertz monitor. I don't want to upgrade my PC. Yeah, 3070 will absolutely kill Fortnite. Fortnite's not a very demanding game. Oh, Resident Evil requires that much power? Dang. My MacBook Pro breaking was a blessing in disguise. Yeah, sometimes it's upsetting when you lose, a piece of tech like that, but greater things are on the horizon. Fans of the channel. Okay. I thought you meant the way I talk about my fans, like my computer fans. That was hilarious. So my Omen 30L arrived a few days ago. I put the max hertz 240 and changed a few settings you recommend in your videos. Any suggestions? Not lag on OBS. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM and a 3070. I would look up videos on the best settings for OBS. And sometimes even changing from 60 FPS down to 30 helps a tremendous amount with smoothness. Like all my streams, even games, I lower down to 30, and it'll help my in-game frames. And a lot of people on the stream said 30 frames per second looks great. So I would try maybe lowering it down to 30 frames per second and see what happens. And there's a lot of OBS tutorials on the best settings. I don't have a video, unfortunately, but there's a ton out there. Oh yeah, the Kraken M22. I was trying to remember the NZXT one. The cooler that I have, David, is fantastic. It just depends on if you like air coolers. Some think they're way too bulky, but I actually really like how air coolers look. I think it looks cool. I did the fans first, but it's completely up to what your priorities are. Yep. Oh, I totally missed that question. What should my first upgrade be? It really depends. I think replacing the factory fans is the best way to go. Because it'll run a little bit cooler and it'll be much quieter. Let's see if I missed any. No problem, Rob Foe's music. Man, I'm probably butchering all your guys' names and I'm so sorry. Yes, but it's also very CPU hard. Fortnite? No, Fortnite is not CPU intensive. The Omen community is great. Yeah, everybody's so friendly and nice. And on our Discord group, like, everybody's so nice to each other and friendly and helpful. PC enthusiasts are, like, the nicest people. And I'm really glad the community we've all created. It's been a really great past 9 months since I started the channel. And the crazy thing is it all started from a review I did on my Omen. That's the craziest part. But I don't know if I should add fans or I would replace the stock fans and then add a 120mm to the top. Okay, thanks, because if I put it on 240 FPS, I'll make sure to put it on 30 frames. Yeah, see if it works for you. Thumbs up, David. Air-cooled all the way, much less chance for anything to go wrong. I do agree. There's no chance of a leak. Air coolers just It's a huge heat sink. The thing that's going to fail first is your fans. How often do you set your fans to turbo when gaming? I actually don't set my fans to turbo anymore. Because I have my air cooler and all my fans, I put my fans on quiet. So the system runs a little bit warmer, but my PC, like even right now, I don't have my temps up, unfortunately. But I keep my fans on quiet. But if you're a relatively stock system, I'd leave them on turbo. And I used to run my fans on turbo all the time. Yeah, where chat is rolling good right now. We got some good interactions going here. I appreciate all you guys being here. I know a lot of you guys maybe have school right now or work, or I know for a lot of you East Coast guys and everybody in Europe, it's much later for you guys, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. Will this chat be available on your YouTube channel? Yep, it will. As soon as I'm done streaming, it like automatically loads up to YouTube. It may take a while to process, but I'm not going to edit any of this out. And this whole stream will be available if you want to view it. See, Harry sets his fans to turbo constantly. As soon as you start replacing the stock fans, you barely notice that you have turbo running. Yep. Higher quality fans equals much less noise level. Where we at? I spent weeks researching gaming PCs and I couldn't find anything with a 3070 below 2K. A surprise HP is so affordable. HP just mass produces them, like mass produced them, and they had this partnership with Cooler Master, so they were able to offer their pre-builds for way less. Because the way it works is you contract Cooler Master, and Cooler Master made thousands of these CPU coolers, and I don't know if they made their AIOs, the 120 millimeter AIOs. I bet you Cooler Master made them. Maybe HP makes them. I'm not entirely sure. But because they have this deal worked out, they were able to offer their PCs for a lower price. And especially like a lot of the 2000 series graphics cards, those are like an HP card. Like those are made for HP by NVIDIA. And yeah. All right, let's move on. Where are we at? Get Omen 27-inch. The monitor? What's everyone's favorite games? Mine is Red Dead 2. Ooh, my favorite game of all time? I've always been a huge fan. Oh, look, beard is going wild here. I love Zelda games. And I'm 34 years old, so I played a lot of the older Zelda games. I love Ocarina of Time. I love Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch. Man, favorite games, that's hard. I just played Ghost of Tsushima on PS4, and that was fantastic. And I love Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War. Man, I have a lot of favorite games. That's hard to say. How much did you pay for your PC when you first got it? It was $1,200 through Costco. And I don't know if it's still available anymore. I am Finland here. Wow, all the way out in Finland. I had another person that posted in my submissions video that was from Finland, and he had a cool setup. Cooler Master also makes great power supply. Yep, they make the power supply as well. YouTube channel Tech Yes City do a review on them, and they are freaking awesome. Huh? I've never heard of them. I'll have to check them out. What's up, SimKid? How you doing? What are you up to? Given GPU prices right now, pre-builds are the only way to get a bargain deal. Yeah, they're not price gouged. And you can actually, well, I shouldn't say you can actually find them. They're still tricky to find. Halo 2, nice. Good call. I remember playing a lot of Halo 1 on the original Xbox, and there's no online. It was just, you had to be in the room on the same TV, and you were split screening. Where are we at? I just totally lost my train of thought. About $45 depending on which fans you go for. Yep. Yeah, fans range from $5 a fan up to like $25 a fan, depending on the quality. I'm from Wales. Please don't call it England. I apologize. I am literally an idiot when it comes to Europe and geography, so I apologize. Harry, I have no idea what you wrote. Blood gold. Yes. We got 2 new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. I don't know if it's from the chat or from my videos. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm glad my alerts are working. This is really cool. Yeah, super nostalgic. So I got the PC Accelerator Pro. How do I remove it? Go to remove and uninstall programs. Damn, I got my fan speeds down to 55C on idle for my CPU. And what? Nice. I would mainly see what they are in gaming. And Rob Fo's music, thank you so much for your donation. And he wrote, love the channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody watching the stream right now and interacting with me and donating your hard-earned money. That's really nice of you, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And 40 for your GPU. What are your temperatures while gaming? Idle, I wouldn't worry about too much because who knows what programs you have open at idle. A good way to do it is to restart your PC so like nothing's open and then see where you're at idle wise. But unless your idle's like 80 degrees or 90 degrees Celsius, I wouldn't worry about it. English here. $70 CPU gaming and 40. Yeah, that's fantastic. How do you know Welsh? Dan's just stroking that beautiful beard. Thank you. It is. I love my beard, but it is a pain in the butt to have a beard. I'll tell you that. But I don't have any hair up here, so it's all. I gotta continue to. Well, I trim it all the time, but I gotta have the beard. I have a weird chin, so if I had no beard, it would look awful. What's your most memorable PC game? Ooh, this is probably going to go way back. But I would say probably the original Doom. And there used to be a game called Myst. It was like a puzzle game. And I've always had computers in my home. My dad was a programmer for IBM. So we always had PCs around. And I remember playing Myst and the original Doom. And there was a game called The Seventh Guest. Like these games are like early 90s, mid 90s. I was very young, like 5 to 10 years old. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, those are some of my favorite games. It's hard to say now what games I have that I really love, but those are my favorite. I have a lot of Welsh friends, live 2 hours from the border and impart Welsh. New to your channel, is there a chat schedule? Unfortunately, my chat schedule is pretty erratic. Pretty soon I will update it. But as of right now, my schedule is pretty kind of random. Like I actually haven't streamed in over a month. And then I got these chat overlays, so I decided to hop on here and try it out. Because I just bought these from Nerd or Die. Like everything you around here you see. This is all from Nerd or Die. It was like $20. Because I don't know if I can create them. And it came with 5 different scenes for OBS, so. My Noctuas come in on Thursday. Nice. Which ones did you exactly get? The Beard Club? Yeah. Oh, you're rocking the beard. I can barely see your profile picture right there, but hey, it looks like you got a mean beard. So you can vouch for it kind of being a pain in the butt. Itchy. It's not that much maintenance, but eating food is kind of annoying. But, man, I wouldn't shave it off, and my girlfriend, I would have to have a serious discussion with my girlfriend before shaving the beard. So, Microsoft Store has an $1,100 Omen with a Ryzen 7, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1660 if you're a student, parent, teacher, or someone. That's not a bad deal. 1660 Super is it's a great graphics card. It's a little outdated, but it'll still handle most games with no problem. How's your best pal Pascal doing these days? We're still wondering how much you lot bribed him. Is that directed towards me, Harry? Pascal? Mine was Beard's Tale, the original dungeon crawler. I have never played it. Age of Empires. Good call. I was addicted to that game. Civilization games. I didn't play as much, but Age of Empires. I actually did a live stream like 2 months ago for Age of Empires 2 Remastered, and it's super fun. Been playing They Are Billions lately, and it's my new favorite RTS. I've never heard of it. But then again, I'm kind of behind on games. I haven't been playing a lot of video games lately. Directed at the well. Okay, I was so confused. I got a 25L with the 2060, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a 10400F. Nice. For £1,000. One Must Fall 29 old robot fighting game. I have never heard of it. Dankamyouknow. What's up, Sid? How are you? How's your PC doing? My real name is Daniel. And I prefer Danny. Like, if you were to talk to me in person, I mean, Dan's cool. I don't mind Dan. But usually Danny is... I don't know why I don't know what I'm doing with this hand. It's like I don't know what to do with him. Alright, I don't know what's wrong with me right now. I'm going a little crazy. Civilization 6 game going on. That would be cool. I haven't played a Civilization game in a very long time. Student discount for $8.90. Nice. 30L with a 3700X and a 5700 XT for $1,200, which was all I could get. That's a strong build. That's pretty much identical to mine, but mine's not the XT. Mine's the RX 5700. PC is doing great thanks to your videos. Yeah. And you might have to correct me if I'm wrong, but you were the winner of the Noctua fan, right? Daniel Cam, you know. That's me. Dan Cam's been my online name forever. And then you know is like an old joke between my buddies. You know. It's like agreeing with someone, so I just kind of made it my name. What else do you use your PC for other than gaming and streaming? Video editing, web browsing, Discord, kind of normal uses. I actually don't use my Omen that much. My work's pretty labor intensive, and I work very long hours, so I don't touch my Omen probably 4 nights of the week because I'm super tired from work. So what's your favorite song right now? Mine is I'm Still Standing by Elton John. My mom was a huge fan of Elton John. My favorite song right now, I really enjoy instrumental rock. Why do I keep... What is with his hand? I really like instrumental rock, and my favorite song right now is by an instrumental guitarist, and his name is Andy James, and it's called After Midnight, and it's a super cool song, but it's all just guitar. So check it out if you get the chance. And I'm Still Standing is a great song. Let's see, where are we at? The Knock On... Was a knock on... Oh, you guys are still talking about, I'm guessing, football. Sorry I did not answer for a while, but I got that. And oh, nice. Those fans were great. Yo, what's up, hype? Finally streaming. But this time I'm doing it just chatting. I want to try it out. I got some new overlays, as you can see. And I got my chat up on... I guess it's going to be over there. How are you doing? Yeah, I haven't been streaming in a while. I haven't been playing video games in a while. I've been watching a lot of shows with the girlfriend and recording videos. 80mm and 92. Nice. You'll be surprised with how quiet your system will be after that. Yeah, you were the one. Okay. How's that fan still working out for you? What you gonna put another 120mm fan on the bottom? I feel you on that. My kids use it more than I do. Yeah, work makes it hard. And I don't know if YouTube's ever going to pan out where I can earn enough to quit my job, but my job tires me out and I am gone. I leave for work at 6:15 a.m. Here comes the hand again. 6:15 a.m. and then I get back at like 6 to 6:30 p.m. And then I'm tired after dinner, so I don't use my Omen like on work days. You do kind of have that Tool fan look. I do enjoy Tool. I just wish their songs kind of just drone on for a very long time. It's super cool though. I do really like Tool. I really enjoy there's a band called Meshuggah, and they're pretty hard metal, but they're like their music. I mainly listen to it for the music. The drummer and the guitarist, they're insane, super cool. Did you see Justice League Snyder Cut? No, I have not. I did just watch WandaVision. I enjoyed that show a lot. It was on Disney Plus. 3700 3070 arrives 329. 1700. What processor does it come with? My nose hurts. My nose hurts because I had to get COVID. Oh, I've never had a COVID test, but I haven't really showed any symptoms or any reason to. Even though I've been working this entire time during coronavirus. Adulting is hard. It is difficult. I actually really enjoy it, but I enjoy being responsible. Is that nerdy of me to say? Um, but yeah, adulting is definitely difficult. This isn't your full-time job? No way. I do make money from my videos, but it is not very much. I would need to get like hundreds of thousands of views a video to even consider quitting my job. Maybe one day. I'm going to keep on grinding. I'm going to keep on putting out videos. Try to do one a week, sometimes two, but with my work schedule, it's very difficult. Thanks, Edgy. I really appreciate that. I'm shooting for it. My girlfriend's very supportive of it, so if I can earn enough money from YouTube, I would definitely quit my daytime job to pursue doing YouTube. It's super fun. I really enjoy making videos. I never thought I would, but after recording my first initial review, I thought it was fantastic. But I appreciate that comment, Edgy. i9, but which i9? What specific processor? What's up, Nick? I just had one yesterday. What'd you have? What's up, Matt? How you doing? Which power would you pick? Invisibility or flight? Definitely flight. Flying around would be so cool, but being invisible? I don't know. That would be crazy. Like, you wouldn't be able to interact with anybody, so I would say my YouTube videos would be pretty interesting if I was invisible. I would pick flight. That's a good question, though. Thank you for that. What made you want to start YouTubing? I have no idea. I never really had the desire to do it, like a long while back. But then I got my HP Omen, and there were no reviews on YouTube, like zero. There was a couple in like different languages, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just review the computer. And my first video is pretty bad. I didn't know how to record or like talk to the camera. I was like, my computer has a 3700X and it has a It's still a good video, but I'm a little too hard on myself. You'll get there, dude. You're a chilled fella and have a good little niche in the Omen community. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Omen community is fantastic. Are stock keyboard and mouses bad for gaming? I use controller before I switch. Yes, if you're using the stock HP ones, get rid of those. not get rid of them, but I know mice and keyboards can be expensive, but new one is they're definitely better, especially the mouse. Oh, you had a COVID test yesterday? Yeah, you have to get tested all the time for school. Doing great, bro. How have you been? I've been all right. How about you? I've been just working. I haven't streamed in a long time. My ethnicity, I'm German and Polish, but I was born in San Jose, California, and I live in Sacramento. I'll get back to you on the process. Okay, let me know. Then you can always message me on Discord too. In retrospect, would you rather have the 30L Omen case over the 25L? What aftermarket case are you looking at? Swapping the Omen. Well, welcome to the stream, Jason. The 30L case is a little bit bigger. I don't know how much better it is as far as cooling and airflow. It seems like it would be better. And it does have the lower 120 millimeter fan. But if I had to case swap right now, I haven't done a ton of research, but I really like the Fractal Design Meshify, the Lee and Lee Cool Dynamics 011 or D11, something 11. It's super cool and it's really popular right now. Like if you follow any DIY PC channels, it's like it's everywhere, but it's a fantastic case. Both you and SimKid inspired me to start YouTube. Yeah, your channel's awesome, Nick. And you've got over 1,000 views on your channel. It's crazy on just that one video. You're the only reviews I found on the Omen. Yeah, it's no one reviewed it. And then now if you look, there's a lot. I just somehow bought my Omen when they were like brand new. And no one had reviewed it, so I decided to review it. COVID in October, but I had it bad for like 3 hours and just... Oh, that's a bummer. I take it you're well over it now? Martin Acoustic. Nice. Martins have such like a warm tone. Like it's just so warm and rich sounding. I have a Taylor and it's pretty good, but Martins are just fantastic. Really enjoy them. Captain 707. What's up, dude? Yeah, you've been following me forever. I think you were... Man, I don't even know when you started subscribing, but thank you, Monkey, for the donation. Man, you donate a lot to me, and I really appreciate you. I know you're sending me your hard-earned money, so it's really appreciated when you guys support the channel, and I appreciate all you guys. Just even watching the stream is fantastic. It's really nice of you guys. Nah, the 30L isn't that much better. What case are you going to change to, Stony? I agree, Wookie. Investing in a good mouse and keyboard is absolutely clutch. My mind is blown by the sound quality. The sound quality of what? Did I miss something? The only problem I have with my noise is ceiling fan because it's loud and sometimes sounds like my PC. Ceiling fan will help keep the room cool though, and cool ambient temperatures are super clutch in keeping your PC cooler too. Because summer's coming around pretty soon, and that's when PCs start running a little bit warm because temps start getting hot. Your 30L is arriving tomorrow. Congratulations! What a configuration did you get? I'm fine now, but I just got out of breath really fast. Yeah, I've heard the symptoms can... I mean, there's like 12 to 15 different symptoms, and yeah, coughing, muscle fatigue. There's a lot of symptoms to COVID. But I'm glad you're over it. Yeah, put out as many upgrade reviews as you can. I encourage everybody to start a YouTube. Why not? It's fun, and it gives me something to do in my time off. Because I'm a homebody. I like staying home, and I'm introverted. So I like to stay home and kind of, not to myself, but so making videos, it really like fills a void on my days off. And I just really enjoy interacting and answering YouTube comments, and watching the channel grow has been absolutely nuts. Information is never cheap. It's always appreciated. Aloha, brother. Aloha, Monkey. And thank you again so much, dude. I've been recording with it, and it's been a dream. I need a catto on stream now. Oh, should I get a cat? Do you guys want to see my cats? Daphne, Fred. Let's see if I can get them in here by calling them. They're usually pretty good. They may be sleeping. I'm changing the motherboard, so I'm not yet. Oh, of the Martin. I'm slow. My mind is racing right now. Yeah, I'd like, if you can throw up some recordings in the Discord or something. Hey, Dan just picked up a 25L with a 3060 and I'm loving it. Well, welcome to the stream. Is it Slicksys Gaming? And nice call on the GPU. You got a very good GPU, and especially super hard to find. But congratulations on your new PC. I used to work out of Sacramento, left a few years ago to head back to the East Coast. I am currently in Sacramento. Where on the East Coast are you? Can vouch for cool ambient temps. Yep. What's up, Gamer Bales? What's up, Bailey? How you doing? I'm about 3/4 of the way for saving for my Omen. Do you think I need extra fans? Change case if follow your software on how to lower temps. If your temperatures aren't that hot, I would just stick with what you got. You don't absolutely have to add fans. So it depends on what temperatures you're getting, but usually most Omens are in the safe range, so it depends on what you want to do. I just used the mice and keyboard that came with the Omen. I do want to get new ones, but I can't right now. Gotcha. Yeah, they can get expensive. So, but once you do get like a very high quality mouse, you will absolutely love it. Especially if you play like first person shooter games. And here I am back with this pointing finger again. I don't know what. Maybe it's because I've never done just chatting streams, so this is all new to me. Yeah, you don't need fans. They are purely correct. So what other things have bought other than the Omen? Did you get a new mic? I have, you can see it right here, the blue Yeti. And it's on their compass arm. This mic's fantastic. I mean, you can hear it right now. This may be a little bit loud, but this mic's fantastic. I need some water. My voice is getting kind of... My voice is getting a little choppy. Yeah, I got a new mic. Man, I've bought a new webcam. I've gotten a lot of new stuff since I've gotten my Omen. Oh, I did pronounce it correctly. Slicksys. That's a cool name. Robfo's, I'm going to have to check out your channel after this. I don't think I can do it right now within the stream. Which cat is your favorite? I don't really have a favorite. They're both awesome. Let me go grab one. I'll be right back, guys. Let's see if this works. Boom. All right. So here's one of my cats. He's kind of tired right now. He's like, dude, what are you doing right now? This is Fred. He's about almost 2 years old. He's like super sleepy right now. How you doing, bud? He's probably not too happy that I picked him up. He just wants to be pet right now. All right, let me see if I can get caught up on this. I'm pretty far behind. Yeah, Rob, like I was saying, I'm going to have to check out your channel. What's your favorite game to play on PC? I love first-person shooters. So Modern Warfare is probably my favorite game as of right now. I don't really like Black Ops Cold War. Look at Fred. What are you doing with your head, bud? All right, I'm going to put him down. He might chill back here. He loves laying on this carpet. I need a kitty cam. I didn't get a notification on Discord that you're live. Really? That's strange. You might not even need to lower your, as long as your room is pretty cool. Try Costco. Yeah, Costco has a Corsair bundle right now for pretty cheap. I'm in State College going for a degree in architecture and used to work at VA hospital near. Oh, nice. I'm in Citrus Heights, or actually Carmichael. Thank you for subscribing, Zach. I appreciate your kind words. I do need a kitty cam. Bro, I would love to get in a Discord call with you and chill if I could. Yeah, dude, we're I on my days off, I'm usually on my Discord a lot, but a lot of time I'm recording videos or running errands and stuff, so but yeah, join our Discord and we're usually playing games a lot. I like to play Warzone and Rocket League, but 25, but I'm concerned about the heat. I'm used to laptop, but I want to make absolutely sure my Omen lasts as long as possible. Replacing the fans. Replace the fans. You can change your max processor state. You can change the case. You can change the CPU cooler. And even in stock form, the Omens are okay. Anyone have an Intel processor? Yep, Fred, he's still chilling down there. Let's see if he'll come up here. Come here. He probably doesn't want to. He's just staring at me. He's like, dude, what are you doing, bro? Harpoon mouse. I've never heard of Harpoon. Fred Antonio says hi. Fred. $36 has great gaming reviews. I have the i7 10700. Y'all think that's good for gaming, or should I get the K series? 10700 is... They have a 10700 non-K for an Omen. I thought all of them were 10700Ks. How much did you pay for the Omen? I paid $1,200 USD, and that was in May of 2020. What are temps that's starting to get bad gaming and none gaming? I would mainly look at your gaming temperatures, and I would say above probably 85 to 90 is getting a little bit warm. But if you're seeing temps that are 75C, 80C, that's actually completely normal, and I wouldn't worry about it. How's your day been, Dan? It's good. I went to Costco, which is like a wholesale place in the United States. I got some errands done. I went to the chiropractor. Not a bad day. How about you, Bailey? It's pretty late for you over there. Yep. Yeah, i7's definitely enough to run gaming. The Omen gets super loud when that's common. Your temperature is going to rise, so your fans are going to get noisier. You can replace the fans that are in the PC, which will greatly help with noise. Razer Death Adder or Glorious Model D? I really like the wireless Model D. I think it's super cool looking mouse. What you think are the first thing you should when you get Omen to improve performance? Getting mine next month. For performance, is just setting up your settings, making sure your graphics card is set up and the drivers are up to date, and going into that game. And then, hold on one sec. Yeah, going into that game and then making sure your settings are correct, making sure your resolution's correct within Windows. Yeah, you can take off the top bracket, which will increase airflow. Any games tonight? I may play some games in a little bit. Got it free. That's all. I'll have to check it out. Damn, I paid twice that. I don't know. Unfortunately, mechanical hard drives will make quite a bit of noise, Xander. What's up, Hawks? Long time no see. How you doing? I upgraded my RAM from 16 to 32. Nice. Same here. Fantastic for video editing. Having 32 gigabytes of RAM, like, goes crazy fast through editing. Much better, especially rendering. Of course, I picked the current GPU bear market to try and build another computer. Hope the Omen works good as it looks. Yep, mine works great. Literally everything you see on my channel is through the Omen. My thumbnails, recording videos, streaming, gaming, like all the above. A fantastic computer. Costco is legit. Isn't that where you got? Yep, I got my Omen from Costco. Yeah, not bad getting the Mini too soon. Nice. Yes, the 10th gen i5 is a fantastic processor. It's a good match for the 2060. Started Cyberpunk because I wanted to play something different. Man, PC runs loud with the game and hot. So Cyberpunk's a very demanding game on your CPU and GPU. So I would not be surprised if your temperature's ramped up quite a bit. So that sounds normal. Hawks, my man. Hawks, you've been around. Do you have any idea like what subscriber you were of mine? You've been around for a very long time. Oh, you ended up going out of Costco? How funny. Yeah, their warehouse is probably super bad for reception. I added one fan. I can replace the CPU stock fan exhaust, and if so, what are the sizes for them? Because I can't find the size. Usually most of my videos have the sizes, but the stock CPU cooler fan is an 80 millimeter. The rear fan is a 92 millimeter, and the top fan is 120. And then you can also fit a 120 millimeter at the bottom. Does the Omen cool if you don't make any special it's not the best cooling, but usually the temperatures are completely safe. But the cooling could have been better. But it's still, the temps are completely safe. I have an Intel CPU with 16 gigabytes of RAM. It depends on what you use the computer for, Key and Ryan. Hey, Dan, can you remind people to wear their masks so we can finish up with this pandemic? ASAP. Hello from Saudi Arabia. What kind of restrictions do you have in Saudi Arabia? And yes, I do agree. I wear my mask when I'm out in public. What's more important, upgrading mice and keyboard or upgrading PC? I guess it depends on what mouse and keyboard you have right now, but a good mouse on FPS games is clutch. And then a good mechanical keyboard just feels good. So that's a hard question. But upgrading your PC does mean it's going to work better. So, yeah, that's a hard one. 32 gigabytes of RAM and a Noctua heatsink. That's the way to go. Same here. MSI Optics 165 Hz. I had that monitor before my current MSI monitor. 32 gigabytes of RAM. 2 terabyte Evo 2. 3060. 3700X. Woo! I'm going to rate that setup I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Fantastic. Chill RS. Do you have any cheap fan CPU cooler that would help with temperature? The Noctua U9S, the Noctua D9L, they're all around $60. Or the Corsair H60, Cooler Master ML120, the Kraken NZXT M22. You're welcome, Myth. No problem. What's up, Cheater Beater? How you doing today? Is it possible to buy only one stick of RAM? Yeah, you can buy just one stick. I'd usually recommend replacing as a pair. Like if you only have one stick, I'd recommend taking that one out and then putting 2 matching new ones in. If you're planning on going dual channel, which you most likely are. Not much, just stuff against alcohol, pork, and gotcha. But like as far as like COVID restrictions. Yeah, at me once you post your full setup pic. I love full setup pics, dude. I follow so many Instagram pages that have like tons of different setups, and I'm always trying to make my setup better. I have these awesome bookcases now, and you can see my figurines right there. Here's me monitoring. Monkey, dude, thank you so much. That is very, 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 very generous of you, and I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody for watching the stream. That's an incredible amount of money, and thank you so much. And Wookiee is correct. Runs better with 2 sticks or 4 sticks. How much of an upgrade is that for someone with a computer? 1660 Super is a fantastic graphics card. And if you really want to know, look up 1660 Super benchmarks. And you'll find the game that you like to play the most. And then I'll show you what kind of performance you get. I also have a dual webcam setup. Oh no, did I miss a... Yeah, I really want to see your setup, Slixus. Landon writes, got my first PC. It's a 3600 and an RX Fit 580. Nice. First PC ever? Very cool, dude. Congratulations. All right, see you later, dude. Thank you for joining my stream. I'm guessing you pronounce your name Rayleigh? I'm so bad with pronouncing names. I think I am, but most people say I do it correctly. If you have typically warm and small room, would you suggest lots of outtake fans? Or bottom intake, front intake, rear exhaust, top exhaust. Usually for most cases, that's the best way for flow. Can you upgrade your stickers? I have no idea how, but yes, I will upgrade them. But what? What? Is it an epic fail in your sticker because of my lack of stickers? I'll have to go through that. Thank you for my... Actually, let me write that down. Because I'm like new to streaming and YouTube and Super Chat and... Let's see this. Super Chat. I gotta look into that. Like I bought this overlay from Nerd or Die, which I think looks good. What's up, Eyes? How you doing? Who's your favorite YouTuber? Oh man. That's a difficult question. I really like Ryan Celsius. He's a live streamer. Like he just streams lo-fi music all day. Actually, I would say Ryan Celsius. He's got these super cool visuals and like it's this cool lo-fi music. I like usually always have it playing in the background on my days off. I'm not going to play it right now because it'd probably be a copyright stream of some form. But Rob, you've got some fantastic questions, by the way. Ones that I appreciate you. Your setup is baller. Yeah. It's getting better. Is dealing with Corona very well. We only have to wear a mask and we developed this app that notifies you when you get... Wow. You guys are a lot better than the United States. Well, majority of people in the United States aren't the most intelligent. We have like the entire state of Texas, they have no mask laws, nothing. It's just go do what you want, wherever you want. Every business is open. What are good settings for the Omen? What settings are you referring to? I would highly recommend checking out my video, What to Do First with Your New PC, and check out some of those settings that I did. I did it a long time ago. It's like 7 months old. April 8th for your delivery, but not... Hopefully it'll be quicker, Jason. Hopefully you don't have to wait too long. All right, Tom. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, I'll catch you soon, Dan. Maybe we can catch some games sometimes. That'd be fantastic, dude. Just let me know on Discord. And I usually post up when I'm gaming too. But I hope you have a great day too. Or great night, depending on where you are. Stock CPU fan is 80 millimeters. Rear fan is 92. I love the lo-fi channel. Yeah, lo-fi, it's... A lot of people... I think a lot of people like it. But it's just such great background noise. Like if you don't really want to listen to music, but you want to have like beats on in the background, like some background noise. Yeah, his name's Ryan Celsius. He's been live streaming since like January. Super cool channel. Does lockdown exist in the USA? It used to, kind of. No, it's not very not in it depends on the county. It depends on where you're from. All right, Captain. Thank you so much for tuning in the stream. And I will catch you in the Omen server. Have a great day. Gotta go have a blessed day, brother. You too, Monkey. I hope you have a blessed day too as well. And thank you so much for your donations, dude. I really appreciate you. And I hope you have a fantastic day. They said my fans got delivered and I ran to them and there was nothing there. I came back and they were... Your parents did that to you? That's not cool. That's kind of mean. Yeah, the crazy thing about the vaccination for the US is a lot of people have gotten vaccinated, which is fantastic. The Master 2017. Hey Dan, what's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. They're in Colorado, but I'm from Paradise, but I'll see you soon. I enjoy your content. Thank you so much, Slixus. Have a great day. Lo-Fi Girl? I'm going to have to check her out. I always love good lo-fi channels. Especially if they stream, like if they're streaming the music, like where they're on all day. Like I have YouTube Premium, so I don't have ads. So it's probably on my TV that's in the other room. Actually, it's over there. What am I doing? My TV in that room. That was a while ago. Hi Dan, new to your channel, but just curious, what PC do you have? I have an HP Omen 25L. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. What headphones do you recommend for gaming? I use Logitech G533. We got a lot of fingerprints on them, but I don't use the mic on this very often since I have this mic, but it's got a nice mic on it, and you can retract it in, and that'll actually turn the mic off. But I like Logitech products. I'm pretty satisfied with these. Let me put these back. Hi! I can barely reach. You're having an issue with MSI Afterburner? What's up? What's going on with it? Ambient game music to do school. Interesting. That would be really cool. I'll check that out too. Ambient, let me... Ambient game music. I've never thought to think of something like that, to listen to something like that. Thank you for your recommendation, Keenran. You walked in the shame to my... Yeah, that sucks. Z3N Pink is a good channel for... Okay, thank you. Z3N... Is it Pink? PNK? I'm sure I'll be able to find it. All right, Wookie, thank you so much for tuning into my stream. I have work tomorrow morning too, but it's still relatively early here in California. I hope you have a great day. Are all the USB ports on the Omen the same? I think so. Man, it's been a while since I've looked into it. I think they're all USB 3.0. But you might want to check on your specific motherboard because mine might be different than yours. I would love to be sponsored by Logitech. Logitech, mouse, keyboard, webcam, headphones, or headset. Oh, wow, I'm surprised I've never heard of Lo-Fi Girl. Especially with that many subs. And I've watched a lot of lo-fi channels. Yo, what's up, Nate? How you doing, dude? Mr. Nathan D. You working right now? Oh, Blue's owned by Logitech? Huh, I did not know that. What's up, Landon? Have you done any upgrades on your PC? Yes, I have done a ton of um, modifications to my HP Omen 25L. And I do have a video. It's actually still current, and it's all of my current modifications. It's like 2 or 3 months old, and it's on my channel. And no, I'm not sponsored by HP. That would be really cool, maybe one day, but I have a feeling they don't like my channel. I mean, even though a lot of people have bought Omens because of my channel, I mainly talk about high temperatures and how the case is bad, but it says that some components cannot be hooked right. I'm getting this message too. I don't know what's going on. I think it's an issue with Riva Tuner. It still works properly, but I'm getting that same issue, and it just popped up like 2 weeks ago. And I haven't tried reinstalling it yet, but in Belgium we may go back into lockdown. In between meetings, you know. Nathan, where are you right now? You're not still in San Jose, are you? Subsidiary of Logitech. Interesting. That's a good acquisition. Blue's so popular. I'm sure Blue got a huge offer for selling their company. You're still in South San Jose? No way. Dude, I don't think I'm so used to SAC now. I don't think I could. I do miss San Jose a lot. I miss knowing like where everything is. That was a nice thing about living. Been living there for so long. All right, Jex, have a good day. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. Taking off, but we'll be keeping up with the channel. Glad you saw a need for Omen content on here. We'll definitely be keeping up as an update. Well, thank you so much for watching the stream, Kelso. And I hope you have a great day. And thank you for your kind words about my channel. I'll definitely continue to upload as much Omen content as I can. How long have we been streaming now? An hour and a half. I was only expecting to stream like 45 minutes to test out like my new overlays and see how they look. Keeping hydrated, Bailey. You know me. Hey man, what's up? Keep on the good vibes for sure. Always. Soon I'm gonna update my final setup pics on the Discord. Nice. I would love to see them. When you do, at me. At Dankamyouknow. Cubic V Capacity. What's up? Hi mate, I want to buy a PC specialist. I'm not sure what that is. Or HP Omen. How do you find a pre-built over creating your own? And can you place most games at a playable level? I'm not really sure. I've never heard of PC specialists. Are they just they probably just put components together and then ship them to you? While the HP Omen, obviously it's like a pre-built machine. While those... Oh, PC Specialist is a custom PC. I would probably go that route. Because that way you have a much more flexible option for upgrades. And building a PC yourself is usually the best way to go. But depending on what components you get, that's the most important part. Components and cooling are the big things to take a look out for. I hope I answered your question well, but... Actually, to answer your second part of your questions, almost any game PC like nowadays will handle just about any game. The only game that's like super crazy is like Cyberpunk. That game may not run super smooth, but even most GPUs can handle it on the lowest settings. Did you ever get into MMOs line? Wow, no, I did not. I played a lot of Warcraft 2 when I was younger, and the original Warcraft. Then I kind of fell off when 3 came out, but I've never played World of Warcraft. And I'm not sure what EQ is. What is your favorite game series? Mine is Assassin's Creed. I would say my all-time favorite game series is going to be Metal Gear Solid. and Zelda, I guess if you consider that a series. But Metal Gear Solid, awesome games. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3. Ooh. And then even 4 was good. And then I beat 5 like a couple years ago for PS4. Super fun game. How much bloatware came on the Omen? Actually, not that much. There's a good amount of HP stuff, and McAfee comes with it, and I deleted it. I got a year free of McAfee, and I don't use it. Have you played Valorant? No, I have not. Enrom. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hey, brother, enjoy the content. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream and commenting. And thank you for your kind words about my channel. What's up, Thomas? How you doing? Yeah, Borderlands are good games. They were actually, it was on sale a little bit ago on the PlayStation Store. Snake, yeah, PS2. There you go. Hey, Dancam, I literally just got 220 million per your any recommendations on the install. I'm going to replace one side fan. So for the 120s, you're going to want to put it at the top and then a 120 at the bottom. And the rear fan is a 92 millimeter and the CPU cooler fan is an 80 millimeter. Thank you so much for your donation, Enrom. I appreciate it. Even just for tuning into the stream, it's awesome. We have 26 people watching right now. That's absolutely insane to think about. And like everybody like in this community, everyone that comments, like I never get any negative comments on my videos. Like it seems like some would pop up, but like everybody's so friendly, and I really appreciate your generosity, Enrom. Thank you for the donation. All right, where was I at in the chat? Thanks and followed for a long. Keep it up, mate. Very helpful. Cool. I'm super glad my channel's helpful. I can't even talk. Helpful for you, Cubic. Do you use an antivirus? No, I use Windows Defender, and I just don't download anything sketchy. Like the website that I buy from has to be secure. It has to be like from the manufacturer, like MSI Afterburner. You download from MSI's website. Like I just don't download sketchy things. I just am really careful about what I download, so I do not use a antivirus. You boys want an OG game? Brick Breaker on the Black... Wow. Yeah, a BlackBerry. It's been a very long time since I've seen... I think they still make them. What's the difference between a 5500 and what you have in the 5700? A 5500 has lower VRAM. I believe 5500s were 4 gigabytes of VRAM, and my 5700 is 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Dan's making a fortune tonight. It's incredible that people are so generous, and I appreciate everybody that's tuned into the stream. All the donations are, it's really nice, and almost all the money that I get from YouTube, which isn't that much. I usually try to put into the channel for buying things to make it better. Are there any non-HP RGB keyboards mice that are comparable in Omen? I've never used Omen Light Studio, but I think it has to be an HP product. Right? I tried to use it and it was super confusing, and I remember trying to even get it to work with my Omen, and it like was just really weird. Thanks. I actually took out the top bracket, so I don't know how I would install on the top like you did. You just push out the squares that are on there in that bracket, and then you mount the 120 millimeter fan to it. And I have a couple videos showing how to do that. I have one that says how to set up all fans in an Omen. It's a couple months old, but it's like the most current one I have. So I'd recommend checking that out because I go over all fans in that video. And just let me know if you have any questions besides that. What's up, Matt? Hey, brother, you playing Warzone still? If so, what's your preferred gun? My favorite gun's probably the M13. It's always been my favorite. I really enjoyed... I don't know how good they are in Warzone, because I'm not like too up to date on like the... I know there's a good amount of meta games right now, but I really enjoy the M13. The What's the... Man, why can't I think of... The Grow. I really like... I don't know why it took me so long to think of it. The Grow's fantastic. I like the M4, but like... I played Warzone a couple days ago and everybody was using the AUG. The AUG and the MAC-10. Like all the Cold War weapons. So... A ton of them are so overpowered. It's crazy. But I haven't been playing Warzone that much. Malwarebytes I heard is a good one. Play Mordo. Could be fun. I've never heard of it. Mordau. Yeah, use the screws included with the fans and just screw them in. Correct. Dan, I started sim racing. Have you thought about doing some racing? Everybody's been telling me to hop on Forza Horizon, but I have not. I've not played any racing games in a long time. Since like Gran Turismo 3. What games have you been playing? Are you doing like VR sim racing or are Microsoft mods too risky to download without... Microsoft, like from the store, should be okay. What's your fave music? I grew up on like classic rock. But I enjoy I enjoy classic rock. I enjoy like lo-fi. I enjoy like singer-songwriter stuff. I like metal. I like a lot of metal music. I like a lot of instrumental focused music, a lot of instrumental guitar stuff. Do you have a hardware wish list? I definitely want a good motherboard. I'm thinking the Asus TUF 570, X570. I definitely want an Asus motherboard. Power supply, I haven't really decided on yet. I'm thinking a fractal design case. I'd really like to get some studio monitors, but they're so expensive. Like the ones I want are like $400 each, so I have not pulled the trigger on anything like that. Hey, what's up next? Do you know how long it takes for Best Buy to restock on old PCs? I do not. There are Discords that are set up for like reminders and announcements, but I think it's mainly for GPU, so unfortunately I do not. I just bought a 30L for $2,300 with the 3070, and did I get a good deal? Which processor specifically? All right, Harry, have a good night, dude. Thank you for tuning in. Are you enjoying the computer? That's the big question. I mean, even if you paid a little bit more, like I paid $1,200 for my PC, and then it went on sale for like $1,000, like a couple months later. So the only thing is that you enjoy the PC. Are you strictly a PC gamer, or do you play? I play a lot of console. So out in this room over here, I have a 65-inch 4K TV, and I have my PS4 Pro hooked up to it, and I play a lot of PlayStation exclusives like God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon Zero Dawn, which is on PC, The Last of Us. I love The Last of Us, both games. I mentioned God of War. I played Grand Theft Auto 5 when it first came out on my PS4, so mainly a PlayStation gamer. World of Tanks, really my only game I play a lot. A little Rocket League and World War Z game. Oh, cool. It's crazy how many games there are that are free that are like quality games. It's really nice to see because games are getting so expensive, and just to buy a PC is $1,000 and more. It's crazy. I've heard Assetto Corsa is super good. Content Manager. Oh, let me move my mouse. Custom shader. It's an excellent and has... You'd have to take some screenshots of it and post them in Discord. I'd be curious to see it. The Fat Rat makes good lo-fi. Like songs he's... Oh, I'll check it out. Thank you for the recommendation, Kian. Do you have a ETC 3070 on the Omen you have? No, my Omen has an RX 5700. When I bought my Omen, the 3000 series cards were not out yet. I bought my computer in May of 2020, so they weren't out till September. So quite a while ago. PS5 adaptive triggers for Cold War, amazing. I haven't messed with the PS5 controller yet. I do want a PS5, and I assume it's probably still extremely difficult to find one, but I'd like to try that haptic controller the PS5 has. Looking for a race game, what do you suggest? It seems like everybody loves Forza Horizon 3. Seems like 4 is not as popular, and I'm just going off what other people are telling me. And then Beam NG is super popular. And then Assetto Corsa is super popular. So yeah, I'd maybe check out Forza Horizon 3. It seems to be the fan favorite from what other people are telling me. Do you have any monitor recommendations? It depends on what kind of monitor you're looking for. I need some water. My voice is starting to get crackly. Yeah, Forza Horizon 3 is the best. Yep. You got your Noctua. Nice, dude. Yeah, let me know how it goes, Zach. And thank you for the have a good stream wishes. Appreciate you. And you can always, anybody can always DM me on Discord if you have any questions about any of my videos or just anything. 4 because it's free. Oh, nice. Free is free. 3 and 4 are both very good, but I had the most fun. Yeah, that's what it seems like everybody says. Is 3 is the best. Are you out of here, Thomas? If you are, I hope you have a great night. You've played 3 on your Xbox for a few years. Nice, dude. Maybe I'll try it. I've never tried like an open world racing game. It may be really fun. I'd probably really like it. I mean, I work on cars for a living, so. I have a question about the 30L 3700X. Can I put a 2060 twin fan card in it? What graphics card does it have now? It has a 2060. It has the HP 2060. Oh, thank you for the recommendations, Jeremy. Like, I know nothing about racing games. The last racing game I've played was literally Gran Turismo 3. That was like PlayStation 1 or 2. It was like the late 90s or early 2000s. You were who were you a master tech for? A certain manufacturer? I am an expert tech for Toyota. I've been with Toyota for just about 4 years now. And then I worked for Nissan before this. So if it has a 2060, I would just stick with that 2060. It is not worth the money, especially in this GPU market right now, to upgrade to like the same kind of card. If you're going to upgrade, I would say 3060, 3070. But going from one 2060 to another, unless you can find it for really cheap, which I doubt you could right now because of GPU prices. Forza 4 doesn't have Toyota. Interesting. Well, Toyota doesn't really have any like. They have the new Supra, but other than that, they don't really have any like cool cars. All their cars are like practical cars. They're fantastic to work on. But yeah, I didn't know your dad was a mechanic. Have you told me that before? You were a master tech for Ford? What do you do now? Man, I couldn't imagine working for Ford. I know it takes getting used to, but I'm so used to Toyota. And Toyota cars are so easy to work on. Not easy, but their Japanese engineering is usually a lot easier. My boyfriend at Walmart, I found. I'm not sure what you're saying right now, my dude. Oh, you were in the East Coast? Yeah. I'm on the West Coast. We don't get any. We get some rust. but they have to live. The car has to live like on the beach. All right, where am I at? Yeah, East Coast cars are brutal, dude. It's being a mechanic's hard on your body. One day I hope I can do YouTube full time, but I've got to stay full time on Toyota. I do make money off YouTube, but it's not very much. It's a nice little extra income, but nowhere near the income that I need to survive. So I'm going to keep working full time. Hey man, I commented on your video. I can't really check it out right now. But your quick question, would you recommend the HP Omen for someone starting? Yes, it's a fantastic PC, especially if you're new to PCs. And they're great for gaming. And I would highly recommend it. And I have a ton of videos dedicated to mine, and they're great PCs. So yes, I would say the HP Omen's a good PC to start with, but NZXT makes good starter packs. There's a lot of pre-built CyberPower makes PCs. Depends on which one you think looks the best and has the best specifications and configuration for the money. You work for a public utility in a state? Nice. State job's the way to go. Best benefits. Awesome pension. You have a Huracan you're selling. You're balling out of control. On PC, what you mean? You worked for a Quick Lube for 10 years? Ooh, I couldn't do it. I worked for a Firestone, like the tire company. And even doing tires for many years was brutal. But it taught me a lot. And then I went to a dealer and started like real, quote unquote, mechanic work. What is a Toyota car that looks the same as the Subaru? We have the Toyota 86. And that has a Subaru motor and tranny. But a Toyota body. Deanne Adair. How you doing? First of all, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. What budget mic would you recommend? Everybody seems to really like Fifine. Fifine. Fifine? All right, John, have a good one, dude. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a good day. I'm just looking for performance first since my budget is $1,200 before it looks. Yep, that's a good way to go. And HP Omens perform super well. Keep an eye on your temperatures and you'll be fantastic. Flying up the country roads. Do you live in like a country-ish area too? Like Harry does? A Renault Clio. I've never even... We do have some Renault. Excuse me. I don't know how to... Can you make a two fans? Yeah. As long as the graphics card is shorter than 286 millimeter, a dual fan card should fit. Got a Corsair CPU water cooling with double fan installed in my own... No car. What's up? Is it Luke? Is that how you pronounce your name? Well, first of all, welcome to the stream. And you got some nice Corsair liquid cooling going on there. Nice. 285 millimeters. Thank you, Jeremy. Oh, yeah. And your good call about the PCIe slots. Yeah, the AE86 is the old Corollas, the mid-80s Corollas. I wonder if those are still around. I know a lot of people use them in drifting. No, I have the Blue Yeti, which is a fantastic mic, but this whole combo was like $200 USD. But just the mic alone, I think is $100 USD. But if you're really on a budget, the Fifine are fantastic. Focus RSs are super cool. I have a coworker that has a Fiesta that's like, I think they're called the RS, but It's like a 1.5 liter turbocharged motor, and he's got it like super boosted up. And I got to ride with him, and that thing is fast for being a little small car. Super cool. Hey, I found your channel today. I got my 25L that has a 10th gen and 2060 Super. The CPU gets a little bit warm. Can you help me? What kind of temperatures are you seeing? And then I totally missed a comment earlier about CyberPower. If you Google CyberPower reviews, they don't look so good right now. Oh, I didn't know that. You almost bought one, but glad you went with them and said, yeah, I don't know much about CyberPower. They mainly just put components, like random components, into a case and then ship it. Correct, Luke. Well, thank you for tuning in the stream. Yeah, they're all shelf parts. That's what I meant to say. You live in a town called Bangor. I forgot the PSU. Is it on Omen 30L? I'm not sure what you're asking. The PSU in an Omen is usually 500 watts. Some do come with 650s, and some of them I believe even come with 750s. Oh, the blue snowballs are that cheap? I thought they were like 50 or 60, which I guess is the same price as the 5 Fine. Oh, ST. Yeah, his Fiesta it's got some balls. It's pretty fast. Yeah, I'll give you my full address if you like. I was just asking where you're from. I don't need your address, but I don't know anything in Europe, so. CPU gets to 75 to 80 degrees, which is actually that temperature is completely safe. So you can try replacing fans. You can remove the bracket that is at the top of the case. You can adjust some settings like your maximum processor state. You can change that to 99% and change your minimum to 5. There's quite a few things you can do. But replacing the fans helps. Adding fans help. What's up, TT Tim? How you doing today? All right, Kian. See you in a bit. How long? We've been going for 2 hours now. That's crazy. Oh, what's up, Nugget9? How you doing? What are you up to? If I'm putting a liquid cooling Corsair, will it erase all of my OS and BIOS? No. If you do it properly, it will not erase your operating system and BIOS. Guys, I will be right back in about 30 seconds. I'm going to go grab a water, and then I'm also going to grab another cat. So if you guys are still there and want to see my other cat, I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back, and here is Daphne, and she's probably really pissed off at me because she was pretty tired. But this is my other cat, Daphne. She is about 2 years old. She's a what's the word for her coat? How you doing? Hello. No problem, James. This is my little baby. She's probably like, what are you doing with me right now, bro? Hello. Hello. I hope you have a good night too, Luke. Thank you so much, dude. I will definitely continue up with the content. I hope you stay safe as well. 3 Series Coupe, 2008 red. That's pretty specific. How you doing, Daff? She says, hey. Little Daphne, little Daff wife. You sleepy? You sleepy butt? Here, I'm going to put you down, okay? She's so tired. I'm sorry, Daff. See you later, little butt. Little Daff. I had an older Beamer. I had a 7 Series Beamer, a 740IL in 98, and it was actually pretty dang reliable. I did replace some power steering lines, but it was a fantastic car. I missed that thing a lot. And I also did change the O2 sensors. It did have a couple O2 codes. BMWs do take a little bit more maintenance, though, for sure. My granddad has a Jaguar XJ. Ooh, that is a beast car. I don't know too much about Jaguars, and I'd love to never work on one. But they look cool. Is your girlfriend doing good? Yeah, Bryn's doing good. She's at work right now. I am on my day off. She usually works Monday through Friday, but she's doing good. We're hanging out. She does a lot of reading. She reads like crazy. She's very into fiction and nonfiction, and she reads like incredibly fast. All right. I think I may end the stream here, guys. To anyone that's still here, thank you so much for watching. And then to everyone here that donated, I appreciate all you guys. Do some ASMR. There are a ton of YouTube ASMR channels, like where people are like, they like rub things together and they talk in a voice like this. Is that relaxing? Have you watched Falcon and Winter Soldier? Or going to? I have watched the first episode. I liked WandaVision more because it was like a crazy story, but so far the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier is pretty good. The new, I don't want to say anything just in case anyone hasn't seen it, but I hope you guys all have a great day. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my outro screen here. But I hope everyone has a good day. Catch y'all on the next one. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good day, evening, wherever you may live. I'll catch you guys later.